Focus, other M. It's time to get in there and use your mind powers to open up doors. Hello. We're back at long last. It's the year of our Lord 2026, and we're playing more Metroid Prime 4. Oh, boy. You fucking morons. That's a David Lynch quote, for the record. I'm not calling you a moron. You've made the right choice by tuning in to my Gabriel Surge live stream experience. Hey! I'm trying something new with the VTuber today. We're going to see if this ends up working out or not, or if it ends up lagging the shit out of my PC. We will see. But a while ago, I had my buddy Austin Melvin over. I believe I talked about this previously. And, you know, they were trying Metroid Prime 4. We played some Kirby Air Ride. It was a good time. But the main thing that I'm taking away and trying here is Austin was showing me some stuff with VTube Studio. And so now there should be maybe slightly different tracking. You might not even be able to tell the difference if I'm being totally honest with you. I am noticing that it already needs recalibrated. So there's that. We just stare in default position. Right, calibrated. And that's a little better now. But this is basically what I get to look at the entire time. You ready for this? I get to see the scariest thing of my fucking life at all moments. This is what I get to look at now. It's a fucking nightmare. Oh my God, I hate looking at this thing. Oh God, fuck, God, shit, balls. Shit, cock, balls, cock, just big cock. But anyways, welcome. We are going to play. Why is this looking like that? We're gonna play Metroid Prime. Why is that looking like that? There's like a, hang on, let me reboot this. We're gonna play Metroid Prime 4 today, which I played, as a one-off right at the end of the year last year. And initially, I had no intentions to stream this whole thing. And truthfully, I still don't. But we will see what ends up happening here. I may or I may not decide to play the whole thing. We will see. It really just kind of comes down to, is this going to work out for me? You know? Am I even going to enjoy the game? I don't know. I'm going to be totally honest with you if I do or don't enjoy this game. And I'm going to continue right where we left off. So welcome. You might not even really be able to tell the differences between the VTuber. The one thing I am noticing, though, is that once again, it needs calibrated. So that's annoying that I have to do that multiple times. It's also not... I'm noticing picking up my mouth movements nearly as well. Agari told me that this is like the best way to do face tracking with the technology that I have available to me. It's NVIDIA-based face tracking rather than just using VTube Studio attempting to translate a webcam directly. But yeah, it's like the mouth doesn't work properly. Just quickly make an adjustment, and then if that doesn't fix anything, then oh well. We need... Okay, so 0.04 is the minimum. 0.2 is the maximum. Maybe that'll help. I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, yeah. Metroid time. I've actually really been looking forward to this. I'm going to continue playing on mouse mode for now. I'll let you know if I get sick of it, or I think at some point throughout this playthrough I would like to just do one stream. If I do stream the whole game, I would like to do one stream where I use the controller just the entire time and see which one I walk away feeling better about. But if you didn't see the Gabe Awards, basically I had mentioned there that Austin and Melvin came over at one point and they tried the game, and I'm gonna actually just go ahead and make an adjustment. So I adjusted the stick sensitivity last time, not reading anything. I didn't actually adjust the sensitivity of the mouse whatsoever. I need to come down here and go to mouse sensitivity, bring that bitch up to like 25. And that's... I don't know if that's better or not, but we're gonna deal with it. But yeah, Austin ended up walking away being like, I don't know if this is the way I would play through this game, but it is kind of neat. And then my buddy Melvin was like, yeah, actually, I kind of fuck with this. So, it's, from what I understand, good mouse controls, just probably not the ideal way to play for most. So anyways, last time we came here, we started the game, obviously. And, we fought Silex. And now, I think I'm looking for my bike. Where is my bike? I guess that's the point, right? I'm looking for it. I already did all of that, I believe. So we're good there. What am I doing? Oh, there it is. Press plus to summon Bikael. Alright. Let's go. Fucking roll. Ouch. Ah, damn, God, they got me out here rolling. I'm aware that a lot of people, find the bike to be cringe. For whatever reason, just when it comes to Metroid, the fans of this series are hypercritical on it, and it has to be a very specific thing. Otherwise, it's not good. Now, granted, I get it, you know, even with my own favorite franchises, you know, I don't want them to just, like, start adding random shit to a game that doesn't make sense for the game to have it. But the way I kind of look at it is, if they want to try new gameplay mechanics, cool. If that involves adding a bike, that's chill. I don't think on paper adding a bike in and of itself is a big red flag for me. What will be a big red flag is if the desert is as bad as people say it is, and I have a feeling that that one is not people being hyperbolic. Let me change visors again. Here we go. Access code approved. Displaying Vehicle Manufacturing Tower 3 hologram. Data download authorized. Test circuit entry granted. Hey, you know what? I will do this layout, so that way my VTuber isn't in the way. I wanted to give you a little bit more of full screen during the stream today. I mean, I suppose I could do my VTuber tracking test on another stream. You know what? I think I will. I'm going to close VTube Studio. I'm going to just give you full screen game today, actually. I'll do the VTuber tracking test some other time. There you go. Alright, well, I'll give you this, at least, so that way there's a little personality. Area map acquired. Map data for this area has been downloaded. Press minus to see the map screen. Indeed! Oh, big road. Oh, there's like a test circuit. Okay. Wait, am I supposed to have Bikael for this? Oh, I think I am. Froze has done irreparable brain damage to me. From now on, this thing will be known as Bikael. What are we doing here? Okay. Charging up. Kind of reminds me of like Boost Ball a little bit, but instead of Boost Ball, it's tires. Hello, driver. Performance and combat trial. Directions will be provided in each trial. Performance will factor into final vehicle certificate. Right, we're working on getting Samus her license. I forgot about that. She can pilot a fucking spaceship, but she doesn't have her motorcycle license. Probably just not valid on this planet, you know? Is that a thing you have to do when you travel different countries if you want to drive? You have to get, like, their driver's license? You probably. Complete a full lap in under 50 seconds. Okay. But yeah, on paper, I'm not against the bike. Let me be... I've noticed so many people have been hypercritical, almost like... My personal perspective is this. I am wondering to what degree are people being, like, too critical over a thing? And I don't mean to, like, invalidate any kinds of criticisms. I think it's all valid if it's actually, like, earned. And, like, hey, if the game plays and runs like ass, then yeah, treat it like it plays and runs like ass. Absolutely. No need to create excuses for it, right? Use the viola to destroy 3 targets. Oh, I missed that one. Okay. This thing does not turn very well. Is this like Sonic, where I have to release acceleration to turn sharper? Not really. It just doesn't turn well. Which is not what you would expect from a bike. Isn't the whole thing with bikes in Mario Kart that they turn better? And that's Mario Kart, but, you know. It's the power slide ability. Press B to power slide, okay. B. That wasn't B. Yes, it was. That's the B button. After boosting, press B again. Oh. Double B. Okay. I did a double B. It didn't work. Okay. That's be in very quick succession. Okay, there's your Akira slide. Akira. Okay. Yeah, if I'm being totally honest with you, I'm not really in love with the way that this controls. There we go. Just doesn't turn sharp enough for me. Press A to... What is this? Is this a Mario Kart game now? What is this? Return to the elevator. Okay. Alright, yeah. But yeah, I'm not trying to, like, call no one out or anything and be like, well, fuck you if your favorite thing isn't exactly what you want. Like, I get it to a certain extent. Like, when I play Zelda games, I'm super critical of of the story of those games, whereas 90% of people who play those games couldn't give less of a shit about the story of Zelda, right? Like, they're just playing it for the adventure. So I get it, to a certain degree. Maybe it's something similar on that front. Scan the flying target while... Okay. Viola test hologram. Simulates a flying mechanoid. Great. You can go in your scan visor. Okay. Use the Viola projectile. Oh, and that just automatically locks on, huh? Okay. It's like a goddamn boomerang. Controlling this while in mouse mode is definitely a little strange, I will say. Because, like, I want to lift the controller a little bit in order to aim. It's just kind of, like, weirdly uncomfortable. If this was, like, actually the shape of a real mouse, I could be probably comfortable with this, but... Get back here, bitch. Yeah, it keeps, like... Okay, I'm just gonna go handheld for a moment here. Just two Joy-Con in my lap, not even using mouse control right now. Why is it so far away? There we go. I forgot I have a boost. That's on me. Because some enemies will just follow at an increased distance, so you have to boost to catch up to them. Hold A to lock on. Okay. Go. And then I can't boost unless I get one of them purple things, I guess. Okay. I get it. This is definitely a weird feeling for a Metroid game, though. I don't think I've ever played a single Metroid game where there has, like, deliberately been, like, a tutorial segment. I would say that's a fair criticism, if people don't like that part of the game. Every Metroid game is very good at the show, don't tell tutorial. And this is very... let me hold your hand and make you do the thing so you fully understand. Which, to be fair, for Metroid, this is a pretty complicated control scheme. So it's maybe a little necessary. Eliminate the first wave of attack targets. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Who do you think you is? I'm my daddy. You ain't my daddy. You literally mean nothing to me. I think I'm supposed to... Yeah. Okay. That works too. You can also just destroy them like that. Eliminate the final wave of attack targets. No fucking way. Just go out of my way to fucking crash into that wall. You don't even really need to boost into it, you just run it over. Why is this music reminding me of like F-Zero GX victory screen? Like when I play as Jodie Summers in particular, this should now be her victory theme. Oh god, what if they add bikes to the next F-Zero? That'd be missing the point, wouldn't it? How do I get off of this thing again? I was pressing every face button except for the pause button. That's weird though. It's plus and minus. Yeah. Well, minus opens the pause menu, but plus is what does that. Huh. Alright. If you say so, I'm not gonna complain, you know. There, what are you doing? Okay, so now I'm holding the Joy-Con in my lap. This is now like Metroid Prime 1 and 2 remastered. Not remastered. Well, I mean, I guess this was in Prime 1 remastered. There is no Prime 2 remastered. That doesn't exist. I meant to say the trilogy, but I'm dumb. And didn't say the trilogy. Okay, bye. Go back to mouse mode. There's something about the way that thing flies back. Really funny. That's a boss arena. Yeah, that's a boss arena. Something tells me this is unrelated to the Bikael factory. And they're just like, hey, we need to do a boss fight. Yeah, bitch! Magnets! Samus, what am I fucking looking at? Organic Artificial Intelligence Morphology, Zelios. Developed by the Lamorn to manage Volt Forge's factory and installed to be an organic computer. Fusion with a Metroid has made it uncontrollable. How like, does the wind blow hard in December? Easy enough. This is a very, very pretty game to look at. I wish I could fire missiles just a little faster. I feel like I could in previous Metroid. I mean, like in 2D ones, yeah, you can pretty much spam them. I'm wondering if it's just faster to shoot it, you know? Oh. What are you doing? What are you doing, huh? Ouchie. Double press B while locking on to move. I can't. There we go. How fast can you spam it? Okay, hang on. Let's recalibrate. Recalibrate. Trying to do motion aiming. And just hold this in my lap. I would have to like double finger fist this bitch in order to like mega spam. Ah. And while doing that with motion controls, it's definitely easier said than done. Yeah. Trying. Alright. I could actually die here to this one. Alright, hang on. Viola I'm not trying to summon Viola. I'm trying to switch controllers out. I'm gonna try using this. Pro controller time. I don't know why they fucking decided plus was the best button for Viola, but okay. Control scheme. Dual stick fusion. Motion controls for movement. Yeah, we're gonna do that one, I think. Alright. Now I have to figure out the controls. Except I can't... Is there not an option here for motion and dual stick? I thought there was. Motion controls for aiming and control sticks for movement. Pointer fusion or dual stick fusion. I guess not. There's just two options. There's actually less options in this than I thought there were. I was mistaken when I said that this game had all the control scheme options from Prime 1, because it just doesn't. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. Yeah, no doubt about it, actually. Oh, wait. We're about to doubting it. Never mind. You definitely hit things. Yeah, when you're low on health, it seems like it will more actively give you health pickups. Yeah, I'm not sure which control scheme I end up liking more here, actually. Also, I am desperately missing my double jump from later Metroid. You know what that was? That was Samus jumped instead of dodging. Okay. Oh, I was gonna change the controls again, but alright, never mind. For whatever reason, last time I played this game... Alright, we have to adjust these controls right now. This is not working. Last time I played this game, I had 0 issues with the controls, and that wasn't me just, like, kissing the game's feet or anything. Like, I genuinely had no problems. And now I'm, like, a little flustered. I don't know why. Wait. Shoot, charge, beam. But that's what I'm pressing. Oh, wait. Here it goes. That was not working before. Okay, here's the problem. I want motion control fused with dual stick. Why is that not an option in this? They have mouse control as a fusion with dual stick, but not motion with the Pro? Enable mouse controls. Always on. Okay. Stick sensitivity. I mean, there is no mouse controls in the Pro controller, though. I can switch back to Joy-Con. My problem is hitting the face buttons on the side of the Joy-Con is a little awkward. I won't deny that. I bet this would have been less awkward for me had I not taken like a week and a half, 2-week break since the last time I played this, though. Like, almost immediately starting with a boss is sort of my own undoing here. Hey, let me stop that. Okay, thought they were gonna do more. Guess not. Press BL while moving. Yeah, I'm trying, but you got... It's weird. Sometimes it just doesn't register it. I don't think missiles are any more effective. I'm gonna be totally real. Like, maybe it takes 2 shots to be equating the damage of 1 missile. Really, the amount of lag in between missile shots makes that kind of a non-issue. And by a non-issue, I mean... It makes it a very big issue. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Ignore me. I'm trying to focus on the boss. Ouchie.
Ouch. Boys is getting hurt. What the fuck, boys? What are you up to, boys?
Ow. This dude's kind of an HP sponge, isn't it? Hold on, I need to scratch my ear. I'm an itchy boy. X radio. Communication not available. That's fine. I'm gonna add a boss marker in there so that way I know this is where the boss is. Oh, gee. The timing on that dodge is actually pretty tricky, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I should be going for more like charge shots. That seems just as effective as a missile, really. Finally, I learned how to dodge that attack. I mean, I've known how to dodge it, it's just... my spatial awareness of my jump has been inaccurate for the majority of this game. Out. Ouchie. Ouch.
Oh. Not fun. Not fun to get hurt. Ooh.
I mean, if you just dodge around like a motherfucker like this is fairly effective. Just keep aiming. Well, eventually it'll go down, right? That's the Metroid Prime way of doing things. Just constantly be dodging. Move and dodge. I'm noticing you can use like B and R in tandem as well to like fire faster. Okay. Yeah, it's a little HP spongy. That fight went on probably a minute more than it needed to, but that's fine. I got it. Yeah, bitch. Magnets. Boots! Psychic boots. Is this gonna be my double jump? Better be. I am desperately needing that shit. Or space jump, I believe they call it. Whoa. Psychic boots. Wow. With their psychic power, Samus can walk. Enables a second jump while airborne. Psychic platforms can now be stood upon once they have been materialized. Open the menu with minus and check the inventory for more information. Psychic platforms, huh? Hmm? Hmm? Oh, we're gonna get another one of those keys already? Really? There we go. That's what I was desperately searching for. There, to the mind's eye. I never understood that expression, the mind's eye. Like, the mind already has two eyes. Why does it need a third one? Master teleporter key. Acquired. One of the keys required to activate the master teleporter in Chrono Tower, excuse me. A total of 5 keys must be collected. Right. That's our main objective. We already have 2 of the 5 of those. I'd say, man, I'm wondering if this game's gonna have, like, really good pacing. And then I remembered, well, I'm already aware of one thing. Huh? Oh, you have to still be in psychic mode in order to stand on them. Weird that that makes any difference, but okay, it's fine. Yeah, I didn't even really consider how I was gonna get back out of this situation without space jump. Wasn't really paying attention, but the clues were there, if I didn't realize. What the hell is this? Power distributor maintenance hatch. Normal device operation suspended. It appears loose and could be torn free. With like a grapple beam, probably. I don't have that. Probably best if I save here. It's always a good idea to be on the save side. So yeah, that was a fine boss, like I said. It just... a little HP spongy. Please note, I do not intend to... Oh, you can just, let's go all the way up to the top. Please note that... I guess another thing, and I need to be aware of this too in myself, is, there is a difference between, like, a criticism and just, like, an opinion. And I feel like a lot of people take opinions and then they treat them as like massive criticisms, so then they get like super butthurt by just like minor little nitpicks that people have with things. I think it's okay to have opinions. Like, for example, Pokemon Legends ZA. My opinion is that I don't like Naveen, the character, because he's written to be very parasocial towards the character Canary. I do not think the character is poorly written. I don't think it is an example of, like, a bad character. It is an example of a character that I'm just like, I don't like you, the person. You know? I don't have boost balls, so just, yeah, I can't do it. I guess we're done here. We got the key. Do I have my license? Little JPEG clouds. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even notice that there was an edge. I was just looking around, you know, at the surrounding area. Parasocial NPC hits too close to home for a Twitch streamer. Exactly. That's why, like, in the case of... Also, hi, Kenzie. In the case of... Naveen in particular, I was like, I don't like this character. Not because it's poorly written, but just because I don't like him. So, I feel like with what I'm trying to discover with this game for myself is, to what degree is the outrage on the internet just like out of context overblown opinions versus genuine criticism? If it's opinions, I'm chill with it. You know, you can have your opinions, you're allowed to dislike things. But if, like, my thing is I'm seeing, like, a lot of, like publications, like IGN or whatever, bring this stuff up in their reviews. And I don't know if that's necessarily the most appropriate place for that, but I guess also at the same time, how else do you voice that thing, you know? I don't mean to, like, try to come off as, like, oh boy, I got the answers. Shut the fuck up, listen to me. Because I don't, you know? What am I doing? Getting jump scared by a woman. Have I enjoyed your role in the game? Oh, your role of, Yeah, the one where you said the line... Win? Yeah, I liked that. You did a good job doing that. See, genuinely, though, Miles McKenzie is an example of, I think, opinion versus, like, fact. You know? Because I actually don't... I mean, I'm very early in the game, but I don't hate him so far. I think he's mostly fine. In fact, 9 times out of 10, I don't even register he's talking to me. Mechanism. Viola spinner. Currently in maintenance mode. Activated using the linked bomb slot. Bomb slot? Excuse me? Did I come here too early? I feel like I'm done. Maybe I need to get my license. Hang on. But how have you been, Kenzie? I haven't talked to you in forever, dude. I hope you're doing well. Scan. Lightning absorption generation systems in Tower 1 and Tower 2 are online. Access to the Tower 3 test circuit granted. I already did the test circuit. Viola spinner uses kinetic energy from Viola to activate linked devices, open gates, or provide access to tunnels. power of her mind, Samus can read doors. Oh. Spinner used for moving a container arm online. The container is controlled counterclockwise along the rail. This one's offline. Spinner has become unfunctional. There's significant damage to the exterior frame, and its internal circuitry has failed. Teaching is a very time-consuming profession. Wouldn't I know it? I mean, I'm not a teacher, but wouldn't I know it? I have no point of basis for this, but I'll tell you what, that checks out to me. No, actually, my mom, my grandma, and my aunt are all teachers. My aunt is actually formerly a teacher and is currently a principal. How do I get off this fucking thing? I don't know. I keep forgetting how to hop off the bike. Apparently, I need to find a bomb thing. Oh, there it is. Okay, so remind myself how to do this. Right. And then... No. Wrong one. And then we yeet this bitch in there. Conduit access hatch used by maintenance tanks currently offline. Okay. Currently offline. Oh, I guess I could just do this. I don't need to bring the bike through there. There we go, that works. You teach people to be funny? You think that's funny? What about that? Was that funny? What about this? Ah! Sorry, I just broke my neck. It's fine. It's chill. Yo, let's go. She's fucking gamer mode. Gamers love bikes. That's what I've been told. They put it in the Zelda. They put it in the goddamn Mario Kart. They put it in the goddamn Metroid. Wait until they have Xenoblade bike. Then they'll really know what Bikael's up to. Time for the desert segment that everyone loves. Everyone. Never met one motherfucker who hates this desert. Alright. That's fine. Soul Valley. More like lacks any soul. Am I right?
You found a teleporter.
Oh, there he is!
Looks like there's 3 keys left. Up to you to decide which one to go after first.
Alright, who the fuck is the voice actor for Mackenzie? Because A, I feel bad for him. B, I think he's actually done a pretty great job so far, all things considered. Like, another thing that this game has done really well is it has really interestingly well done mocap, which, you know, in 2025 when this came out, you know, that's not really that impressive, I guess. But compared to Nintendo and what Nintendo usually does, like, I think of Xenoblade, which uses mocap for some of its cutscenes, and a lot of it is very unpolished mocap, meaning, like, the animation of, like, Rex moving his arm is something that was done with mocap, for example. But then the transition from Rex moving his arm to Rex walking down He like has this very stiff robotic like pause, turn 90-degree, then move arm, rotate other 90-degree direction, resume walking, you know, that sort of like video gamey movement. Whereas this game actually has very, very well polished mocap that I think should be commended. Sand Shren Hive. Nest opening formed from tree fiber and sand, mixed with Shren saliva, vulnerable to explosive impacts. Wow. That great. Wait, missile. Wrong button. I am having gamer control issues right now. That one. Great. I love it when this game gives me woman jump scare. Eyes. People. I bet you somewhere someone is refusing to play this game because, you know, Samus is Grill. And to me, that is cring. Don't be cring. Be happy. Because I'll be honest, Samus can do a lot more shit than I can. For example, read and write. I'm willing to bet she knows how to do that. I don't. Is there nothing going on with this building at all? It's just, you know, building in the desert. In the river, in the dry land. Time to go to Chrono Trigger. I probably can't even... It looks like there's a force field of some kind. Probably can't get in there right now. Wait, hang on. There's no brakes on this thing, I don't think. I guess I could just jump off. Elevator terminal. Touch the hologram to operate. Was that alien flipping me off? Not the direction I thought this was going. I thought this was gonna go up into the sky. Just a safe point. Okay. Have you learned nothing from the Bee movie? Okay, you wanna know something funny, actually? On that note, I've actually never watched the Bee movie. I know of the... like, and that's it. That's all I know. And I know the lady from that wants to fuck the bee. Pull that tree. Well, your shots have, like, no fall-off in this game, I'm noticing. Probably like that in every Metroid game, but you never have a zone, like, this wide open to, like, fully realize that. Wow. Great. Alright. Do I have, like, a specific objective right now? Entrance to Fury Green. Entrance to Chrono Tower. Is that my objective? Master Teleporter Key. I guess you can go in these in whatever order you want. I want to go to this one. Just because that's the closest one to me. I want to run this thing over. I didn't do it. Hang on. I got this. This natural plant life will be destroyed. You like that? I do see what people mean about this desert just being like literally nothing is out here though. I'll say it's like kind of true to deserts, but that doesn't really make it fun, does it? Like yeah, deserts do in fact have nothing in them. Except for aliens, of course. And this is a game in space, so maybe aliens would have done the game some favor. Like, what if they had just, like, the real Area 51 in here? What is this? Galactic Federation signal detected beneath the sand surface. Its source can be freed with a strong pull. I don't have access to pulling technology, so... Alright. I'm getting ahead on the green crystal thing. Wait. Okay, we can do it with missiles. I was gonna say, there's no way you can only do it on Bikael. They wouldn't be that cringe. Only mostly. Holy shit. Alright. So... Now what? Whoops. Oops, I accidentally spawned a bike. My bad. Pedestrian door for the vehicle gate. Its internal circuitry is damaged, causing a short. With its sensor non-functional, the door cannot be opened. Damn. Feels bad, doesn't it? Oh yeah, Hytale comes out next week. I did want to briefly mention. Probably not gonna play that on day one. But I am interested to check that out. I'm only not gonna play it on day one because I'm about to start another Terraria playthrough. And I don't need to have like two like craft games happening at once. Laboratory door. Airtight door designed and installed during the machine era. Opens if the sensor detects energy from an explosive or shock. No fucking way. Doors? Doors function like doors in this universe. That's... crazy. Okay. I will say, I do feel pretty immersed right now. Playing this with headphones on, and, you know, 120 FPS mode on my end. It looks good. I mean, hell, even when I'm, like, close up to an object, like, that doesn't look like 1080p to me. Even though it is. So I don't know what I'm saying, but like, I don't know, it's not like that object in particular was the best looking object. I just mean to say, like, I don't really see any like aliasing despite playing this in 1080p. Like, playing in 4K just feels like overkill. The game looks very sharp otherwise. Focus him. it's in the fucking building again. Probably gonna get like a fire beam or something here, right? I don't know if I actually could, like choose which one to go to first and do these in any order. I think that would be kind of cool if you could. Or if I just got like really lucky and decided to pick the one that I can in fact do first. But snow areas in Metroid games are always fun. There's not really a lot of them. In fact, there's like one. Just Fendrana Drifts is the only one I can think of. I don't think there's any in any of the other... Well, Dread had some snow areas. Or like it turned like the whole game into a snow area at one point. Missile expansion. Yes, I'm aware, but like, what about the door? Gate is linked to a bomb slot. The hatch will release when powered by the connected slot. Are you acting like a slot? Oh! What is that? Cryopod. Airtight container installed with independent cooling systems for preserving an organism at extremely low temperatures. Its circuitry is exposed. You don't tell that to me. That'll make me want to like throw bombs at it and be cringe. I don't know why. I don't know what cringe is the new buzzword of 2026. Do you think we will have a white Christmas this year? Well, I know what. In 2025, I did not have a white Christmas. In fact, it snowed. This winter has been the most fucking frustrating winter of all time. So it snowed in like November here where I live. And like the snow was consistently on the ground throughout the entire month of November. Then December arrives. It's still snow. Great. You want to know what fucking happens Christmas week? Christmas week, it gets up to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. 60 fucking degrees. You fucking moron. The weather's the moron. Like what? I hate it here. And so yeah, there was no white Christmas whatsoever. And then like the very like December 27th, I think, it like snowed like a motherfucker and got down to like -10. And then now today, January 7th, it is like 50 degrees. It's like, Jesus Christ. Crustacean morphology, ice crawler. Well adapted for freezing temperature, it remains active even in low temperatures, and possesses a relatively soft carapace covered in sharp thorns. Dead. Do you think it even had time to process its life ending? Passage blocked by a large ice formation. The ice has thickened over time, becoming part of the wall. Requires extreme heat to clear. Oh, maybe I actually can't progress through this area at all yet. Holy shit, he's back from the dead. This motherfucker's like Spamton G Spamton. Wow. Something tells me it's got to do with this, but like I don't know. Give me the soup. I want that soup. Either that or I need to make the crane drop it, but I'm not really sure how I go about that right now. This might just be a thing for later. Oh wait, hang on. Okay, what does that do for me? Probably not a whole lot of anything. Light delivery truck. Transport designed to make light turns within this facility. It is equipped with special tires. No fucking way! Seriously, what is the point of that? Why do I need to break that glass? Is there something psychic beam related? Oh, yes, actually. Okay, that's another spinner thing. Grapple crane control terminal. Controls the crane. Currently offline. It draws power from the linked spinner. Okay, so I can't do anything here yet. Because yeah, I don't have access to spinner technology. But that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll activate this and then I'll drop the thing. Okay. Does Metroid have a forklift certification in this game? I don't believe so. No, I believe she operates one anyways for the final boss battle. They have like forklift jousting. But she doesn't really listen to what the law says. Like, sure, she got her regular driver's license for the bike, but she said that's good enough. Getting a forklift certification in 2027, that's where she doesn't feel like doing. Thankfully, it's 2026, so she still has time, but
Not for long.
2025 was the year I got forklift certified. Fear me. I have been made too powerful. Four games and still no forklift certification? Oh, my dear sweet summer child. It's been more than 4 games. Might I introduce you to the greatest game of all time, Metroid Other M. See, if you're not counting that one, then you're doing yourself a disservice to the Metroid community. Remember me? No. No, Anthony. I don't remember you. Who the fuck are you? There's only one M in the alphabet? Yeah, but there's another one. This one's the other one, you know? Oh, interesting. The green crystals don't come back. All the more reason for that late game grind, am I right? Hell yeah. I'm wondering, what's the threshold? So, again, I'm aware that at some point the game's gonna be like, hey, I need you to collect as many of these green crystals as you can.
Have you located any of the teleporters?
Shut the fuck up.
Sure, where to go next? Check the map.
I'm out here doing cool shit. Damn. You're trying to give me a tutorial. Well, listen. I don't want it. I don't need it. I'm too powerful. Look at me. Look at me. Ready for this shit? Wrong button. Alright, I need a tutorial on how to be not like this. I was gonna do the Akira slide. I guess you need the purple, like, boost orb in order to do that. You can't just do it whenever you want. What's going on over here? Hey. Bug off, will ya? I do find it very funny that just like ancient, like, alien bug from other dimensions has the exact, like, ball of, like, soup. I don't know what it is, but the health pickups. There's something over here. I hear, like, a noise. It has just the exact thing that this suit needs in order to heal itself. Just in some random bug that lives in this ancient desert. Yeah, that's fine. Forearm for a gigantic Federation heavyweight golem. Other than a severed connector cable, it is undamaged. Finger flexation will trigger with an electric current. Yo, fingers? Show that one to Mackenzie. Love that. See, from what I understand, Miles, he's a big finger guy. He's just really interested in phalanges. Send me fingers in the DMs, yeah. Show me what those hand sausages do, he says.
You're unsure where to go. You can always explore the unsurveyed area.
Shut up, dude.
Have you checked out the volcano?
The volcano. Okay. Thanks for pointing it out for me. I was gonna go to that building. But something tells me I can't even do anything that I want to do there anyways, so alright, I'll listen. Cringe Mackenzie does it again, tells me where to go. No, see, the real Kenzie that's not cringe is Kenzie B2018. Which is hilarious, by the way, that you put that as your Twitch username, because, like, that's just, like, when you made your Twitch account, I think. But I also like the other theory, that, like, actually, Kenzie was born in 2018. And has already mastered the art of twitching. Twitch viewing, rather. I guess, yeah, I'm probably gonna find the hot beam in the volcano area. That does check out. I just have to figure out how the fuck do I even get into the hot zone. You were born at the age of 19 in 2018, yeah. What is this? Huh? Oh! That would scare the shit out of me. I'd like fall over. What are we doing? Right. This is cool looking. What is this? Samus, that's water. Drain for circulating pumped groundwater. The drains draw from the same common channel, with the water evenly distributed to each. Is this just a green crystal mine? Hold on, there's something back there. Some sort of missile expansion. Like, is there a room to the right? Oh wait, no. It's right here. Here we go. That is a great shot of Samus's shoulders. I love that. What games have you been playing lately, Kenzie? Since I haven't been talking to you. I think I've seen you go online playing ZA a couple of times on my Switch. Do you have the Switch 2 version, or... What have you been playing? What have you been up to? Do I need to do a psychic blast here? You finished ZA a bit ago. Did you do the DLC or just the base game? You've been replaying 3 houses in anticipation for 5 houses? No way you're doing all fucking routes of 3 houses again. Are you just doing like one route of it, or are you seriously playing that entire game again? No, okay, you're just doing a run of it. Okay, okay. I was gonna say, there's no way in hell. Blue Lion's New Game Plus, okay. I still haven't even done more than one playthrough of 3 houses. I tried playing 3 Hopes. Like 2 years ago or so. There's definitely something more I can be doing here. I just don't know what it is right now. It might not be anything currently. Hang on, let me just... Maybe if I get an ice beam, I can freeze the water. I don't know. You don't need to. Yeah, but like... There's so much lore that I missed out on. Just wiki the lore? You're right, though. As someone who's played all the routes, it's not worth it. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh hey, there's more. Okay, that was a little pathetic, I'm not gonna lie. But alright, fine. I mean, yeah, that's always been the most daunting thing. Like, on paper, I am, like, a little interested to experience... Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. I'm on my way there. I'm just exploring, dude. Chill. I'm fine. Sorry. I just... Shut up. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Bye. Wait, what's going on here? Hey. Hey. Hiccups, please. Yeah, I mean, I've been interested to at least stream 3 houses in some shape or fashion. Just one route of it. I would not do all the routes of 3 houses, though. I mean, I'm a motherfucker who can put in a lot of time in a game if I really, really get into it. Me and Fire Emblem, we do get along. But we're not besties, you know? Small size cargo launcher, ballistic launcher system online. Operates when its rotary starter is provided with rotational energy. I think I need rotate ability. Alright, I guess this will take me to the volcano. The volcano. Motherfuckers will tell me to shut up, then cannot figure out how to kill a beehive. Listen. Like I said, 2nd grade reading and writing level. Unrelated, but that's my excuse for everything. You're a teacher, right? You can teach me how to be better. Teach me to do better. What the fuck is this? Aerial morphology swarm flyer. Produces a lighter than air gas in its body, then floats into the air. The organism then propels itself by inhaling and expelling air. Wait, this world has air in it? Oh, then I don't need my spacesuit. Just take it off. A significant leak of lava transport pipe. The lava can be made to solidify if cooled quickly. However, flow pressure will force it to revert soon after. Okay, but here's the thing. When it comes to Fire Emblem, is, so I've streamed all of Ike's 2nd game. For some reason, that was the one that I finished streaming. I've attempted to stream, Fire Emblem Shadow of Valentia or something like that on 3DS. I got through about half the game there, and then lost interest. Didn't continue streaming it. And then I think I played on my own. I've played all 3 routes of Fates. I've played Fire Emblem Awakening. I've done the Golden Deer route of Fire Emblem 3 houses on my own. But as for things that I've streamed, I've only streamed Ike's 2nd game and Shadows of Valentia halfway through. There's a large chunk of that game, of that Fire Emblem experience that I have not experienced. The door has no power, let me guess. No malfunction detected. The door's activation switch is in the room on the opposite side. Finishing Radiant Dawn is insane to me still, because that's a massive game. I mean, it was like 20 streams. I think. How many streams? You know what? How many streams was Radiant Dawn? That was also like fucking like 5. Hang on. Let me just search Fire Emblem on live libraries. Radiant Dawn. Oh yeah, I also streamed 1 stream of Marth's first game. Sorry, it was 23 streams. My bad. Many of them were mostly 2-hour streams, but there's a couple of them that were 3. There was one that was 4.5. Yeah, they were long streams. The bigger thing, the reason why it took me so long to get through that game is because also I was playing on original hardware. I have a friend who, believe it or not, owns pretty much all the Fire Emblem games physically. And he let me borrow his physical copy of that game.
Flare pool.
Alright, that name is kind of lame, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, Lava v Acid, my favorite fight. Green lava is a Shovel Knight thing, is it? I don't remember that. Uh-oh, Silex hates you. Click this article to find out more. There it was. The slide. Make tight turns with L while pressing ZL and L. Oh, you can make tight turns in this. I was gonna say, it did feel like it kind of controlled like shit. Wait, it does want me to be Viola right now? I guess we're going down. But no, I remember really enjoying Radiant Dawn. And I want to do Path of Radiance at some point when it comes to GameCube NSO. Okay. I really thought the game was trying to tell me to come down here and drive through the lava. Alright. Is this all I can do here as well, then? Miles, why did you guide me here? No, there's more to do here. I just am dumb. Radiant Dawn, though. Yeah, so I played through the game on original hardware, and I'm a stubborn Fire Emblem player, where I refuse to actually let anyone die. Is that just an E-tank? I think so. It's just floating out there in the middle of nowhere. I do see on my map there is a door beneath me, but I don't think I can get to it. There was like a boulder in the way. Okay. Well, that's where I'm headed to. Communication not available. What the fuck? Keeping the Dawn Brigade from dying was impossible. I did eventually manage it, but yes, they are all very frail. Micaiah, in particular, would die in, like, what, 1 or 2 hits. And again, playing on original hardware, that game was before casual mode was implemented. So, you die, you reset the whole fucking map. It was difficult, and eventually I got it, but that's truthfully, that's the real reason why I haven't streamed another Fire Emblem since, is just because I know it would be a big commitment, and again, if I'm gonna play Ike's other game, I'm gonna wait till I have access to, like, save states at least, and then I can save state on every turn. I guess this is all I can really do here, isn't it? I don't know why Miles guided me here, but I guess I'm out. You're out, I'm in. The people want more. Win? Oh. Hello. They're red. That's how you know they're angry. You just pissed me right off! This is the best I can do for teabagging. Alright, progress. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Varan. Uses sharp claws on the tips of its legs to crawl on the ground and walls. Reptile variant evolved to thrive in hot environments. Whoa, big cave. I may pick up the Fire Emblem game this year. I'm not sure yet. I'm a very casual Fire Emblem fan. My friend Kenzie in chat is a much bigger Fire Emblem guy than I. My friend Fish is a pretty big Fire Emblem guy. I know a few Fire Emblem mega fans. It's never... The thing for me is it's always... I don't get super into the gameplay. I like it. Like the turn-based, like, tactical chess-style gameplay. It's good. I do enjoy it. It's just... They're long games, and they're a little slow to play because I'm not smart. So I have to spend a lot of time thinking on, like, what my turn will be. Which is good. It is... When I'm in the mood for it, it is very fun, and I enjoy it a lot. What is that? There's a blue guy in the new one? In the new Fire Emblem? Well, we like blue guys around here. Lemorn made circuitry for plasma torch exposed when the coupler detached. It is manually removable. I'll yoink that. Fire chip acquired.
Spicy.
A chip made by the Lemon. A Galactic Federation engineer level 4 or higher can modify this chip and integrate it into your suit. Oh god. I know who I need to speak to for that. Scrap liquid containers. The cause of warping and cracks is indeterminate. Its structural integrity is compromised. It would be destroyed by a diffused oscillation blast wave of psychic energy. That was a lot of really big words. I'm just gonna say big pew pew. Not that big pew. That's not big enough pew pew. All girls do. Eat hot chip and morph into ball. Okay, I can't stand on that, I guess. It's not made for standing. I guess now we're done here. Now I go see my good friend hanging out in Fury Green. My nice friend that the internet loves to hang out with. This is a save point. Indeed! I'll go talk to Miles first, though. Before I end. Probably not gonna go too much later. I mean, so far, I don't feel like I've made like a ton of involved progress with this stream, which is a little on me. But also, we have made some progress, so there's that. But what I was gonna say was, so far, I mean, this is... It plays like a Metroid Prime game. I don't know what people were expecting when they were like... I've heard some people say that this game is too linear, even, for a Metroid Prime. Okay, we're not coming back there for a while. I've simultaneously heard people say that this game is too linear, and that it has too much backtracking. I've heard both people, like, both arguments. Which makes me wonder, like, what do people see in Metroid? Like, not to be a prick, but just like, Metroid is like the game about backtracking. The #1 favorite game in the whole series, Super Metroid, is the most backtrack game I have ever played. Prime 1, which is the little baby of this franchise, of this sub-series. Prime 1 is like, seriously, like, literally every 5 seconds you go into a region, grab one power-up, and then you're out of there to go to a different region to get another power-up, then you're back to that region to get a different power-up. I like Prime 2 the best, because of its linearity. Prime 2 has... like, you go into an area, and then you spend most of your time in the area until you're finally done with it. So, I don't know. I feel like the discourse, there's no winning with this game. Is this a shrine? What is this? Lemorn made locking system. The lock can be removed only if exposed to a surge of electricity. With the lock removed, systems will operate normally. But I don't have that, so... bye-bye. Bye-bye. See ya. I don't know. Again, I'm not trying to, like, be the defender of this game necessarily. Oh, there is a break. Okay. I don't know, I guess I'm a little disappointed, I guess, by people's reaction to it. Uh-oh. Only on the basis of, I wish people liked this game more. Because I feel like there is something fun here. So wait, how do I... Oh, entrance to Fury Green is all the way over there? I know where Miles is. Oh, I figured the entrance would be, you know, by the tree. I guess it's more over this way, though. What the fuck just happened there? What the fuck was that? Was that just an enemy just forgot how to drive? Alright, this way, I think, is the entrance to Fury Green. I sort of get the idea of the desert. No. Both the criticism for it and what the developers were going for. I think there was an interview not too long ago where the developers were like, yeah, the open world idea was something that we were realizing as we were making the game wasn't what we had hoped it was going to be. But if we took the time to undo it, we would be restarting development again. And we can't afford to do that after 8 years of development. So we just kind of had to go with it. So I get it. If there was anything they could have done to make the desert more interesting, realistically, I think it would just come down to make it smaller. But they made this whole bike thing under the impression that just like the idea of an open world was interesting. And when they started development, it was that way. Holy shit, that cannon just caught that. Okay. This is probably the most pretty area of this game so far that I've seen. Still don't know what to do with this thing. Oh, I need electric. Okay. Hey, Miles, buddy!
Welcome back, Samus. Come on, show me what you found in Flare Pool. Enough!
And this is what I found in Flare Pool.
Watch. Alright, what do you got? It looks like a circuit, and it seems like there's a chip inside. Okay, let me analyze it. Lemoyne Tech is really interesting. Oh, this is fascinating. I see.
This sounds like Joe Zija.
Converts the energy that the device emits into thermal energy and highly amplifies it.
Is it really him?
If I tweak it and integrate it into your arm cannon, you should be able to use another new shot type. Ta-da! Give her a try.
No. Apparently someone by the name of David Goldstein. Okay. Never heard of them, but alright, David. Fire shot. New shot type accessible. Fire shots launch high heat rounds, consuming 1 shot ammo. Look, it even has the different beams.
You can now use the fire shot. You can shoot projectiles with extremely high temperature, so I bet targets will burn or melt when they're shot.
Samus has never heard of that.
If you find anything else, bring it in to me. I'm dying to do more experiments.
He was Billy Bob in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Billy Bob? What do you mean Billy Bob?
Burn it all down with fire shot.
Hang on. Billy Bob. Final Fantasy. He's in Remake Intergrade? I don't remember this dude. What the fuck? I never finished Intergrade. Well, good for him, I guess. He did it. That's cool. I like that animation actually a lot. So is there limited shot ammo for this? Oh my god. What is happening over here? Okay, I think it replaces missiles. That's what happens. Okay, what is this? Ring made of processed metals and modeled after a plant leaf's contour. Its stand is installed to a rail and is movable only when the pressure plate on the center is in use. Lock unit cold! Okay. And that's an electric one. Here we go. Torch wick that can be used by a flame. Okay. As most torches do, I guess. Okay. What is this? Kenzie's posting virus links. Miles McKenzie, what are you doing? How to enjoy summertime. Step 1. Get your swimsuit on. Wait, I have to show this. How to enjoy summertime. Hop in the pool. Adviceros. Wow. Okay, class, so what did we learn? Tell me, what did we learn? Maximum elemental shot ammo capacity increased by 10. Stone statue of a Lemorn priest. Its inscription reads, "When heaven molds the three elements, the chosen one shall bear a new light of life." Hemispherical metal lid. It will open once all three devices linked to it have been activated. It's just gonna be another E-tank, I bet. But okay. Come back here once I get the other elements, I suppose. I like the music in this area. Nice sounding. Alright. Oh yeah, shouldn't I be dropping off green crystals while I'm here? Can I even do that yet? Excuse me. Hey, Samus, welcome back!
Couldn't stay away, could you? Don't! Have fun out there!
Cringe. How dare he enjoy life? Save station. I'm going the wrong way. You go the other way. He does sound like just his voice sounds very close to Joe Zija, though. Alright, here you go. Have some Master Emeralds. What does that unlock for the world? Probably not a lot. I didn't get that much. She's so like, oh. Yeah, I don't know how many of those I'm gonna need in total, but I haven't really collected that much, to be totally fair. Wait, what is this? Oh yeah, there was a missile there. Okay, hang on. I'm curious about something. So you're seeing these textures, right? I'll put you in. Hang on. Put you in full screen so you can really get a good look at those textures, right? If I put this in, where the fuck is it? Video, I guess. Graphics mode, quality. Do those textures look any different to you? I don't think they do. Like, the aliasing is like the exact same. Alright, well that's all I need to know that I'll just play this in 120 hertz. I guess it's just the internal resolution of the game itself that's getting adjusted with that. Oh, you can turn off the helmet in the HUD? Oh, that's interesting. I guess some people probably don't like that. I kind of like it though. It's immersive. Does it win? I don't know, Kenzie, answer the question. Does it win? 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 Wait, where am I going? We need to get out of Fury Green now. This way. Sorry, I got so entranced by looking at textures that I needed to...
Good luck out there, Sanderson. I'm on comms.
I don't need you. Thank you, though. Kenzie, I'm just curious. Miles in chat right now. Did you get, Kirby Air Riders or any of the multiplayer games yet on Switch 2? Or what games do you have for your Switch 2 other than ZA? Because I'm curious. I need to just, like, sit down and have a game sesh with you. It has been far too long. And also, preferably... if it was not Pokemon ZA. Because I don't like that game's multiplayer. I don't even know, can you battle friends in ZA at all, or is it like just randos? I know you can trade with them, but... yeah, I mean, I'll take your Pokemon. You want to give me your Pokemon? I'll take your Pokemon. I haven't gotten Kirby yet. Well, get on it, because it's worth your time. Come on, Kenzie, just drop $70. Don't think about it. Don't think about it! Green! Oh, acid rain. It's like New York. Oh, they're filled with the stink. Is it actually acid rain? What's happening? Or are they just now going to drop green crystals when they die? Tamis is like, I don't feel shit. Whoa. You fucking bugger. What you doing there, bugger? Oh, you're right bug then, are you? It doesn't seem like they're dropping any crystals or anything. It's just... That one dropped... Was that ice ammo? Great, that's so helpful. I'm well equipped for ice ammo. Okay, now everything has a green hue to it. I'm assuming now we go to cold? Or was that? Is that this one? Source of spring? Layer pool.
Thunder blocker. Uh-oh.
Volt Forge. Yeah, we're done there for now. For a while, I think. There we go. Ice Belt. That's where we're headed. Thunder Job? No, I don't recommend giving Thunder Jobs. Oh, was it just like temporary weather? Is that what it is? Like a blood moon? How's it gonna afford a home? In this housing market, it doesn't. It would need like 7 Thunder Jobs in order to afford a home. Yeah, they would have a Bikael, and then so long as they have a Bikael, so that way they can transport themselves to their Thunder Job. That's all that the economy really cares about. They could live on the Bikael. They could be like a traveler, professionally. Well, not as their profession, but like that's what they do for a living profession. Is they live on the Bikael. The Bikael phone. Alright, next save point, which I think is right here, actually. I'm gonna save and end. Probably after the transport. I don't know what the point of the big cage elevator thing is, but this is a common thing in Metroidvanias, isn't it? Like a caged tram. There's a few of these in Hollow Knight as well. I don't know where this concept comes from. Were there any transports like this in Super Metroid? I don't remember that. I think there might have been some in Prime 2. Okay, so clearly... Excuse me. Yes, we can melt. Okay. Cold area. Next time, we'll do this. Fuck that guy. I don't like him. We didn't get any E-tanks today. This is sad for my ego. There we go. So I'm going to give you at least one more stream of this game before I determine whether or not I'm going to be streaming the entire thing or not. And that will be sometime next week that we'll do that. So far, I think my first impressions holds up mostly. I would say maybe this was a little less interesting than my first impression stream. But I think that's always going to be the case with a stream 2 versus a stream 1. As far as I'm currently concerned, I am still enjoying this game. It is fun. I am starting to see where people's complaints are coming from. And I will be honest with you, I'm not in love with the desert, but it's like one area of the game. So I don't think it's like ruining the experience for me. So we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. But next time I will determine whether or not I decide to stream the entire rest of this game or not. But regardless, so far, I deem this a win, as far as I'm concerned. So thank you for tuning in. More of this next week. In fact, let me go ahead and get you the exact date that I'll be streaming this again next. That way we can all just be ready for it. It's going to be on January the 13th, which I do believe is next Tuesday. So in a little less than a week, we will be back with more of this, and then we'll see from there. Like I said, I'm enjoying it. I could stream this whole game, especially considering like it's probably going to take me only like 7 or 8 streams, probably. Which isn't that long, all things considered. If this was like a 14 or 15 part game, then I would really be like, yeah, I don't know. You know, I could just play this on my own. But considering that I'm liking it enough and people seem to like watching it, then I'm chill with streaming it, actually. I genuinely thought people weren't going to be interested in watching me play this game. Which is why initially I was like, well, I'll just play it on my own. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Like, I thought the discourse for this game was so massive that, like, if I streamed it, people would be like, cringe! But I think I enjoy that people at least want to hear my take on the game. If not for just see how I experience the game myself. So that's fun. Hopefully, I end up liking it. Like I said, I try to be as positive as I can about things. I try to look at things in an optimistic way, but at the same time, I am also trying to be honest with you and not necessarily suck up to any games. Like, if the game is garbage, I'll let you know. And I'm seeing that the game isn't garbage. I think that is an extreme take, which, to be fair, I'm not really seeing anyone call the game outright garbage. Let me be honest on that front. But I am seeing a lot of negativity around it, and I'm seeing a lot of people say that this was a massive letdown. So far, I don't think this is a letdown for me. This is about what I expected it to be. But yeah, I will see you next on Saturday this upcoming week. We're going to be finishing Deltarune Chapter 3 to start out the stream, and then we're going to follow up with doing some tier lists. I have 5 tier lists that I'd like to put together, as well as potentially more, but just 5 individual ones that I would like to do. And it's not going to be like in the Gabe Awards where I kind of like, I sped through it. We'll actually spend some time deliberating and discussing where those things go. And then more Wario World will be next week as well. Chapter 4 for Deltarune will begin. And then later on in the week, next week, we will do Animal Crossing Switch 2 edition. And that's pretty much it for next week. Still haven't determined what I'm going to be doing after Wario World. I guess if I do decide to stream all of this game, we'll just work through Deltarune Chapter 4 and this game. Flip back and forth between them until one of those is done. Then, depending on if Terraria is out yet for Tmod Loader, then we'll start that. If not, then we'll start maybe Mario and Luigi Partners in Time. And then hopefully by the time Partners in Time is done, then Terraria and T-Mod Loader will be updated. If Terraria is updated and T-Mod Loader is not, by the time I am done with Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, I will just start the Calamity mod. I will play it on the previous version, and I will just do it. And I will apologize for waiting so long for what ultimately ends up not being any different for if I were to start streaming it tomorrow. But I do want to wait and see if I can get the 1.4.5 update as well as the Calamity mod all in one package stream. So that is my plan for now. Beyond that, I don't have a lot for you. I've got some ideas, but I'm not going to share them with you because I like keeping things close to my chest in case I change my mind. Have a good night, everyone. I will see you soon for more. Goodbye.